Life was never meant to stop with us. The moment faith becomes something we protect instead of something that moves, it starts to lose its power. The movement of the Christian life has always been outward. Kingdom Come was never about gathering people into a room once a week. It's about God's life taking root in every corner of everyday life. So let's ask it plainly. What's the point of a full house if the city around it is still empty of hope? What we've received was never meant to be stored. It was meant to be lived. And when it's not shared, it doesn't stay neutral. It dries up. From the very beginning, the story of Scripture has been about restoration. The garden that was lost is being restored. Everywhere Jesus announced his kingdom, dead places came alive, broken lives flourished, worn down people found new strength, ordinary ground became holy ground. And we're not just called to admire that story, we're called to continue it. Not a closed garden, but a greenhouse, never the destination, always the starting point. At Central, we don't believe the church reaches the world by building a center and waiting for everything to come inward. We reach the world by reaching your world. We reach the world by sending you into the places you already live and lead. Homes, workplaces, schools, neighborhoods, wherever life is happening, that's where flourishing belongs. That's why we exist, to prepare you for that life. A place to belong, a place to grow, a place to gain clarity about your calling, and a place to be sent with purpose. Not a place to consume, but a place to become. And we're inviting everyone. If you're fatigued by church, worn down by experiences that promised life but left you empty, this is a place to breathe again. If you're familiar with Jesus but feel like you've seen it all, this is just the beginning. There's a life that never stops moving. And if you feel far from God, unsure if you belong or if you belong anywhere at all, this is a place of grace where new life is available to everyone. Different stories and different starting points, but the same direction, from the inside out. Central is a place of cultivation, not where you're kept, but where you're grown and sent, equipped to bear fruit beyond these walls. And to mark this new chapter, we're stepping into a renewed identity, rooted here in Holland, a city that won't be known for what comes to it, but for the life that flows from it. This movement makes our direction clear. First, we draw near, then we're sent out, always centered on what Jesus has done, always moving outward, for you, for everywhere. Central is part of something bigger, a family of churches, locally rooted, globally connected, united not to build platforms, but to send people, not to accumulate, but to multiply flourishing. Every life sent carries impact. Every space touched becomes a place of possibility. This is Central, renewed. A fresh identity, a clear mission, a movement that shapes every decision. This isn't a destination, this is a starting point. Come belong and go flourish in your calling, for you, for everywhere.